So I'm Nick, and I'm a producer. I'm also an expert in media and communications, and I had the great privilege of not only meeting but working with Opus Dei around the time of the Da Vinci Code release. Part of Opus Dei's message, and the message of St. Josémaria that I appreciated, was the idea that faith isn't something that you can just turn on and turn off. You're not just Catholic when you go to church. You're not just Catholic around the Easter dinner table. Or you're not just Jewish when you go to synagogue. Faith is something that you carry with you from the moment you wake up every day to the moment you go to sleep. It's not something that should be bucketed and hidden away in a closet. And the thing that I really respect about Opus Dei and the message of St. Josémaria is the way to utilize that faith and to amplify that faith and to make your everyday life and every moment of that day impactful and empowering. And that's something that I've seen from the people that I've dealt with in Opus Dei. Is there's a great level of confidence and joy in how they take every step throughout their day. It's not just about praying. They express their faith in normal ways. It's taking every moment of the day and really focusing on it and really thinking about it and almost perfecting the way that you want your day to go and your life to go. I think that the current society is very obsessed with working hard and earning money, and there's lots of things going on, lots of distractions, and it's very hard, I find, for a lot of people to maintain that life balance throughout the day. There's a lot of things. There's always a lot of things that people are being obsessed about, and I think that, you know, the message of St. Josémaria, from my perspective, has definitely helped many people find that happiness and find that life balance to be able to really enjoy themselves and handle their work, their family, and their individual life all, with a smile on their face. And I think that Opus Dei helps people find that equilibrium, find that balance, and find that focus so they can make those decisions, not only what's best for them, but what's best for everybody. There's this idea that the types of work that Opus Dei does and the types of things that they're involved with are only for Opus Dei members, but in fact, there's a large number of cooperators that I've had the pleasure of meeting. And there's a lot of things and a lot of initiatives that I've seen with my own eyes, where you have people from Opus Dei and cooperators of Opus Dei working together to help everybody else. And that's something that I don't think a lot of people realize, is the fact that the things that Opus Dei does isn't just for Opus Dei. It's for everybody. And it takes more people than just those in Opus Dei to help bring these things to life, whether it's schools, whether it's things in developing countries to help the impoverished. You know, there are many different things that Opus Dei wants to do to try and help this world, and you don't have to be a member of Opus Dei. You don't even have to be a cooperator of Opus Dei. I'm not a cooperator of Opus Dei, and I'm not religious in the conventional sense of religion, but after meeting Opus Dei and after having numerous conversations with many people within Opus Dei, there are little things in my life that have changed because of their belief, their understanding of faith, that is actually quite attractive to a lot of individuals out there who might not really be religious in the conventional sense of the word. Opus Dei is not for everybody. But there are little parts of Opus Dei that, regardless of who you are, regardless of what religion you are, what faith you are, I think there's parts of Opus Dei that everybody can appreciate, because it very much is about how you live your life, not only for yourself, but for everybody.